Good day everybody and welcome here at No Risk No Farm. My name is Leo Risk and today I want to show you how our hay harvesting is coming along. Here we are at one of our smaller fields and we showed this last time already. We started cutting here and since we cut the hay we had some challenges with rain and stuff. We got lots of rain here, so the hay was on the ground for over 2 weeks, and last Saturday we were able to bale it. A neighbor offered his help because our balers were still down, and that also brought some challenges. And but finally we got on this field 27 bales, which is great. My neighbor's baler makes soft core bales. That means the bale starts out here at the center. It's pretty soft. I can easily reach into it, and then as soon as the bale grows, it gets more dense. So here on the outside it's pretty solid, but compared to my baler, there is less material in one of those bales. Last year at the same time, so basically first cut, I looked up my papers. I had 16 of my hardcore bales here on this field. Yeah, the condition is a little bit different this year. I cut a little bit later, so there is more material in this field for sure, but the baler makes also a big difference. So yeah, the challenge we had last Saturday was we started baling, and or my neighbor actually started baling here with his tractor and his baler, and he was going pretty slow because there was lots of hay on the ground. But then in the middle of the whole process he called me and said, "Okay Leo, come by, grab some tools and come over. We have some challenges with the baler." So and then it turns out one of the bearings was failed, basically was falling apart, one of those ball bearings. It was Saturday afternoon, 4 o'clock, and then I tried to find a dealer who still had would pick up the phone basically and try to figure out where I can get one of those bearings. So, and long story short, 4 hours later I got the part and we finished the baling here at 9:30 in the evening. The last bale was done. So yeah, great neighbor, great help. So yeah, that's how farm life goes here in the rural area. Now let's head over to the other field and I will show you how things are going over there. Here we are at our biggest field. It is 28 acres, and we cut this hay on Tuesday and Wednesday this week. It's a really nice field. I like it. There's a big oak right in the center of it, and it's surrounded by big trees, and it's really fun to work here. The challenge with our baler here was that the cylinders, the hydraulic cylinders, were broken. Inside, actually, the seals and stuff, they were not leaking, but the hydraulic fluid was not staying in the chamber where it's supposed to stay when you operate it. So what that caused is that the gate here that holds the bale in the chamber was opening during the process, and it wasn't fun to work with it at all. Or you always had to use the lever to keep the pressure up and stuff. So yeah, we fixed that, and I got some big help from my father-in-law. They are visiting us right now here. My in-laws, they're here for a couple of weeks from Germany, and that's a really big help here on the farm, especially. He's really good with all types of technical questions, and lots of experience in that area, so that was a huge help here. And so yeah, we got the baler running, and you see here the first bale from today in the morning. Yesterday evening we fixed the last couple pieces here on the baler, and today first thing in the morning we went out and did a test here. First we wanted to test if the hay is good already, and that's not the case. But the main thing was to actually try out the baler if it's yeah, good to go, which is the case. So yeah, here this bale is a little bit different than the one we just saw in the other field. It's a hardcore bale. It starts out hard right away, and then it goes all the way up pretty solid. And the dimension is a little bit different. It's a little bit shorter, but it's wider. So I think it's 5 feet high and 6 feet wide. So it's a 5x6 hardcore bale. We didn't bale further because the hay wasn't quite dry yet, but I think today during the day we got some really nice sunshine here, and let's see how it looks underneath. Yeah, this is, you can hear it. This is good to go. Look how beautiful it is. I mean, it got a little bit of a sunburn on top, but as soon as you turn it, it's nice and green, and all the leaves from the alfalfa are still there. That's why I don't like to rake it, and try to keep it in one row after cutting, and then hopefully it dries, and then we can bale right away without disturbing it too much, and helping basically the leaves to stay on. Okay, now let's head over to the field where Grandpa is cutting right now. To get on and off the fields here, I have to go through 3 of those gates. That's really annoying, and it takes up a lot of time. So I have to change that. I have something in mind, and that will be probably one of the future videos. But this is really annoying. So I have to get off the tractor, off the quad, whatever it is, because on that side are the cows right now, and they're not supposed to go in the field. So I have to keep it close, and yeah, that's very time consuming. This field is 25 acres, and there is my father-in-law cutting hay the whole day already, or most of it. Here we have also the same type of hay, alfalfa, timothy, and clover. The first thing we did is we cut 4 or 5 head rows to free up some space for turning with the tractor whenever a row ends, so that we have enough space to do that. So what we have here is basically our John Deere 4030 tractor, and behind it is our Haybine with a conditioner. And yeah, the Haybine is really handy. You can turn it from left to right, and that gives you the opportunity to constantly cut the rows without having the triangles in between. Whenever you would split a field, that could be an issue. And you have lots of half rows and stuff that makes it unnecessarily complicated. Yeah, we are really lucky these days with the weather. The full week we got lots of sunshine and no rain, I think. Yeah, there was no rain. And yeah, we missed that type of weather already. Yeah, and now I think I'll go and take over the cutting, and we'll see how far Farah will come this evening and if we can finish the field or not. Now I'm taking over here the cutting. Unfortunately, my father-in-law isn't available for an interview, so I guess I have to accept that. And yeah, I'm thankful for his help though. Yeah, in one of the previous videos we showed a little bit more how this Haybine works and all the details. I just wanted to give you a little picture here of how it's hooked up to the tractor. So it uses for steering, it uses the hydraulic system of the tractor. So then you can steer the Haybine left and right. So you can cut on both sides. And the other hose pair is meant for lowering and lifting up the head of the ground. But the cutting itself, I mean the knife bar and the auger and also the rollers, they run over this hydraulic pump, which is a separate system. The Haybine itself has an own hydraulic reservoir, and this pump here creates a pressure over the PTO of the tractor, so that's independent. So I can control that by turning on and shutting off the PTO. Yeah, that's basically it here for that. So and now let's go and cut some hay. Here at the end of the road, and I'll prepare to turn the head. So for that I first need to lift it like that. So now it's lifted, shut off the PTO, and then I make a turn here. Now I have the Haybine on my left hand side, and will now I'm entering the row from the other end here. Now these turns are pretty tight, so I have to watch the tire at the back so that it doesn't touch the Haybine, but that worked pretty okay. I can only go very slow here because this is a very rich field. The grass is taller than it's supposed to be, but because we got so much rain, we didn't have a chance to harvest it earlier. So right now it's very tall, and we have to go very, very slow. The tractor has lower and higher gears, so I'm in the very low gear, and basically the first forward gear here, so that's what I can do here. Look at this hay here. Oh, the cows will be happy, I can tell you. Now we need to finish this field. I will do that off camera. I don't want to waste your time, but I will keep you for sure updated and show you the result here. I appreciate that you joined me today, and yeah, I hope to see you next time. God bless.